Welcome to London Euston. I've been in the first class lounge for about an hour and a half and we've got about 8 minutes to board in. So boarding starts at 10:30 p.m. and the train departs at 11:30 p.m. Tonight we are crossing something off my bucket list. This is something I've wanted to do since I was about 8 years old. This has been on my bucket list since I first wrote it. It's a big deal, and because I've got a big birthday coming up next month, I've decided to treat myself to this and get it done before I go back to school so I can properly enjoy it. Tonight we are getting on the Caledonian Sleeper and heading from London Euston up to Glasgow Central, all the way on the sleeper train, and I am so excited. It's my first sleeper train, and yeah, this is something I wanted to do since I was literally about 8 years old, since I first found out that it was a thing. So I hope it lives up to my expectations, but I'm going to take you guys along with me and we'll see what it's like. Let's go. It is so late that the departure board isn't even full. I have never seen this in all the years that I've been coming to London. This is brilliant. So we are getting on at 23:30 to Glasgow Central, and we are due in to Glasgow at 7:22 a.m. Now the platforms haven't been announced yet, but I know it's platform 1 because I've seen it sat there 1,000 times in the past. I thought, oh, I really want to do that one day. So there it is. We're going to get on it in a minute. It's 10:28 and boarding starts at 10:30. So soon. Queuing already. So this half of the train is going to Edinburgh. The Glasgow end is right at the other end of the train. I'm so excited. Looks like these ladies are checking people in for the Glasgow end. Okay, so she just said to me that I get breakfast at 6:15 in the morning, bacon roll or granola and coffee or tea. But she's just said they can't get into Glasgow, they can only go to Edinburgh. So anybody who was going to Glasgow gets off at Edinburgh, gets to travel onwards from Edinburgh to Glasgow for free on a different train, and they're refunding the cost of the entire journey because they can't take you to where you want to go. The sleeper. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I am in here, I believe. Welcome to my room. Okay, so room tour before I mess it up. Mirror, as you can see. Hi. Not a lot of space, but we'll go with it. Bed, and it's a bunk. Free water. Safety information, room service menu, toiletries, sink, towel and a bin. Not drinking water. I'm guessing that's why you get free water. Another mirror. Okay, so toilet, raised bench for toilet it says. The shower is there. That's bizarre. I'm guessing that is my towel. But yeah, this is my room. There's my bed. I assume that is my room key. There's Euston Station. And there's my room. It's not built for bigger people. Sleeping in this is going to be interesting tonight. Should be fun. Am I a little bit disappointed with the room size? Yeah. The pictures on the website make it look a lot bigger than it is. This better be comfy. Let's try it. Oh. Feels like a bunk bed. Your bed sort of doubles as a seat when you're not sleeping, which is quite nice. There's leg room when you sat down, It's just when you're up and trying to do stuff that it's a bit cramped. Imagine having to share this with a stranger though, because my ticket says I am in coach N, seat 2L, which I'm assuming means lower. So imagine if I had a complete stranger up there in this tiny room. It would be pretty awkward. That wouldn't be for me, actually. Not the one. There's a form on the top bunk as well for when I want for breakfast, or I'm waking up if there's a delay or anything like that. And there's these little pencils that come with it. But she asked me when I was getting on, so I'm guessing I don't have to do that. It says to fill it out and leave it on the door handle within 30 minutes of departure. But if she's already asked me, then I'm guessing it's a no. That has a lot more options on it as well, whereas she only gave me 2, which I guess is because of the pandemic, but I don't get why they would have given you the form if you didn't need to fill it out. Or the pencils. Bit odd. Let's have a look at the room service menu, see what they've got, and see if that's still an option. Also, just to add, it's bloody freezing and the Wi-Fi's not working. Now I'm hoping those 2 things are sorted when we get going. So let's see if this makes a difference to the heating. Okay, so I tried the club car, but I'm just gonna stick to room service. Now it is, you can't get 2 people next to each other. 10 minutes to lift off. Distance. Look at that. And you've got a bloody choice. Sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry. Elbows.
Oh, it's you again. You're anti-QPR fan.
I'm not an anti-QPR fan, I'm just not a QPR fan.
Same thing.
Well, that was a faff. I went down to the club car to see what that was like, and busy. So I've come back to my room, I'm going to order room service. The guy said give him about 15 minutes, so that's fine. It means I can just get comfy in here now. I've come back. Remember, I put the heating on before I left. I've come back and it is still freezing, but we've got 10 minutes until we leave, so I'm going to take my shoes off and put my feet up, I think. Bed update. It is not as uncomfortable as I thought it would be, actually. The pillows are so comfy. My feet do touch the bottom, which could get interesting. I have a feeling that this is going to get very annoying very quickly, but it's not as claustrophobic as I thought it would be, which is very important. I think I might get a good night's sleep in this. So it's 11:32. We were meant to leave at 11:30, so we're already slightly delayed. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I'm cold, and we are still at Euston, but the door's just shut. So I'm hoping that means we're about to move. Here we go, we're moving. Very slowly, but we're moving. Oh, you can tell, that's good. Bye, London. Let's go to Scotland on the Sleeper. I'm so excited. Now I know this train doesn't stop in Preston, but it does go through it, and I've never been on a slow train to Preston. It takes about 2 hours and 10 minutes on the fast train. It's gonna take hours, so I'm guessing I'm gonna be asleep when it goes through, but we'll see. I might leave the window open for a bit. I wanted to do this for over 20 years. Watch it make me travel sick. Oh God, I'm feeling queasy already. Okay, so I press the button and we're just waiting now. I should add that it's nearly midnight. Do I really want a curry at midnight? But I am hungry. Hiya, can I order room service? Please.
Okay, can you call back in 15 minutes, madam? If you don't mind. 15 minutes, 1-5.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Bye. He told me to call in 15 minutes, and now he's telling me to call in 15 minutes. It's 1:45, massively regretting not buying snacks. 10 to midnight, I'm not gonna bother waiting 15 minutes to ring back, because then by the time I've waited the 5-10 minutes for them to answer, and they've taken my order and they've cooked it and they've brought it, and that's assuming it doesn't say 15 minutes for a third time, it's going to be gone 1 o'clock by the time I get food, and I'm sober, I don't want to curry at 1 a.m. So I'm going to sack it off. I'm going to go to bed hungry. I haven't eaten since lunchtime, so that's annoying. But we are at Watford now, and I don't think it stops again until we get to Carlisle. But the tracker still says we're going to Glasgow, so I don't even know what time we're getting into Edinburgh. I've no idea what's going on, other than I get my breakfast at 6:15. The Wi-Fi is not working either. It's connecting but not giving me an internet connection, so I'm on my 4G, and I've had the heating on for quite a while now, a good half an hour, and it's still freezing. So all in all, 20 minutes or so into the journey, it's not so good, and I'm really gutted because I've literally waited 20 years for this. No, more than that, nearly 22 years I guess, and so far it's been really disappointing, which is such a shame. It's not going to the destination I'm going to. I've not got any food, not got any Wi-Fi, I've not got heating. I'm going to sack it off and try and get some sleep. Let's hope I at least get a comfortable night's sleep. I say night sleep, I've got about 6 hours and 20 minutes until they wake me up. This is what it looks like when it's all untucked and ready to get in. It's just turned midnight, so let's see what kind of sleep I get. I can also confirm that both of the power sockets work and the bed light works quite nice actually. It's quite soft from up here. The toilet door, however, will not catch and stay shut, and it's already doing my head in, and if that starts popping open and banging while I'm in bed, that can get very annoying very quickly. But whatever, let's get in here. I'll just quickly show you what it's like when you've got the lights off and you're settling down to sleep. The glow you can see there is the emergency exit sign, which is brighter in real life but isn't anything annoying. It's just a glow in the dark sticker. You have got this light, which is annoying. That is the button to turn the light on, which is about as bright as the light itself. I don't know if you can see it, if it's picking it up on camera, but you have the light around the bathroom door, and it's the same with the main door as well. I don't know how well it's picking it up on the camera. So if you don't like sleeping with a bit of light, you need the eye mask, but I guess that's why they give it you. Also, very noisy, obviously it's a train, but if that's something that bothers you, then you'll need to use the earplugs that they give you, because it is loud. But I don't mind it. I find it quite soothing actually, so I think it might actually help me sleep, and that's what it's like. It is 3 a.m. and we're going through Preston. There she is. Or 2 a.m. There's home. Maybe I should just jump out the window. Can't sleep here. Seriously, the longer we sit in Preston, the more I'm thinking, can I grab my stuff and jump off this train here, rather than having to do that faff in Edinburgh. I can just go to bed, my bed, and then I can stay there all morning. It is now 3:25. So we stopped in Preston for 20 minutes. Should I have gotten off the train? Probably. I guess we will find out when we get to Edinburgh. Even though we want to go to Glasgow, in about 3 hours time. Yay. Bye home. Bye nice warm cozy bed. Bye no early morning trying to travel through Scotland when you hadn't planned to. I don't have short black hair. That's on the top bunk. That's the pillow off the top bunk. Bear in mind I took the pillow off the top, that's the underneath one. It's gross. It is 5:10 and we are just leaving Carlisle now. So we are going to be crossing the border soon and be in Scotland. Good morning and welcome back to the drain. It is 6:38 and my breakfast has finally been delivered. I did hear the 15 more minutes man outside my room at about 6:15 with the bacon rolls, but my granola has for some reason taken an extra 20 minutes. But here we are. Let's have a look what I've got. Also, by the way, it is absolutely bloody freezing in here. Freezing. Okay, so we have a cup of tea. And that comes with a basket of stuff. What's this? Porridge to go. Some milk. The tea bag. Sugar. In the bag. Granola. It is a raspberry and granola soya yogurt. Yay! And surprise edition, orange juice. There's my breakfast. Just thought, oh, I'll watch Scotland go past while I have my breakfast. Except this is Edinburgh Waverley, so I don't think I will. There's a castle. I don't know what time I'm supposed to be off this train, but I'm in my pyjamas and my breakfast has just been served, so I don't know what the rules are. But that's the doors opening, so I suppose I should get dressed. I can't believe they would serve the breakfast like 5 minutes before we're due in, so you don't actually have time to eat it. Right, I'm up, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go. I ate the granola super quick and I think that might be the fastest I've ever got dressed. It's 7:10 and I now need to figure out how I'm going to get from Edinburgh to Glasgow where I'm supposed to be. I realise that I've spent the majority of this video complaining and I'm really sorry about that. In fact, and I'm really gutted about that. I have wanted to do this for so long and I was so excited to do it. I mean, you saw how excited I was at the beginning of the video, but it was just a massive letdown. I think the only positives I could take from it were that the pillows were really comfy and my neighbours weren't too noisy. The granola was quite nice as well, but it was just disappointment after disappointment and I'm devastated. I really am. Would I recommend this? Absolutely not. I wish I hadn't done it. The saving grace is that because they couldn't take us to Glasgow, which is what we paid for, we are supposed to be getting a full refund. I think if I wasn't getting a refund, I'd be absolutely fuming that I'd paid for that. I'll put the price of my ticket up on the bottom of the screen. That is with a rail card, so it's a little bit cheaper. That is a club room price for what I just got, and I'm miffed, but I'd be absolutely fuming if I wasn't getting a refund. So I'm gonna grab my cup of tea, I'm gonna get off this train and come up with a plan for what's next. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though I was miserable the whole way through it and complaining, and I'll see you in the next one.